Welcome back to another episode of RavenHawk Coins, and today we're going to do, by popular demand, another sealed box of nickels. Can't wait to get that open, but first what I wanted to talk about is tips for shopping on eBay and what I personally do to be able to get good finds at a really good price. As you guys know, I highlighted some stuff where I got the Kennedy half dollar for $13.50. Actually got this 1921 Morgan dollar here, and it is a Philadelphia. It doesn't have a mint mark, but I got this 1921 Philadelphia Morgan for $17.21, and I didn't have to pay for shipping. It's a great coin. I like it. And that's what's important. Remember, guys, it's not always about the beauty of the coin. It's truly in what you like to get. So my tips for this is what you do is you go onto eBay, and when you go in there, you want to narrow your search. So you want to, first of all, choose United States dealers only, because one, they have faster delivery and they guarantee the returns. If you're in a foreign country or whatnot, of course you use what's appropriate for your area. But I do US because I live in the States, and they guarantee the returns. I also put that I look for the time that the auctions are ending soonest, and then in my search engine part, for what I'm looking for, I put US coins, silver, and then I to make sure that I don't get a bunch of stuff that's unwanted out of that group, I make sure to put a minus for German silver, a minus on jewelry, a minus on clad, a minus on sterling, and a minus on bullion, because a lot of the times I'm looking specifically for coins like this. I don't want to get a bunch of pennies and other things that'll pop up if I just type in US coins as a search. That'll actually help you quite a bit. It'll save you a lot of time later for when you go back in and you just know you want to look at Morgan dollars and whatnot. And you can type in Morgan dollar if that's specifically what you're looking for, but people tag a lot of stuff that isn't really associated with what you're looking for, so sometimes that can get frustrating. And second, when I want to look for US coins, especially silver, I want to make sure that I see everything that goes on there, because sometimes people make mistakes. I've seen some videos where people have cherry picked different coins because the person that sold it actually didn't realize the value of what they had. So if you're diligent, you keep an eye out, you look at your red book, you study the key dates and whatnot for the things that you enjoy or whatever it is you're looking for. And there are times that you can get things for a great deal. I'm not affiliated with eBay, but I do use them, and I know a lot of other people do. And the way to avoid getting fake coins, getting ripped off, that's why I gave you some of these tips, especially with the United States dealers, because they guarantee their stuff. They want the 5-star ratings. They really go out of their way to make sure that if you're sent something that just isn't what they advertised, then they take care of it. So now we're going to get to the opening of the $100 penny, $100 nickel box. That'd be interesting to have a $100 penny box. And so I don't slice myself, I'm going to cut away from me, and we're going to get it open. So let's see what we got here, guys. And it looks like, yes, circulated nickels. So what I'm going to do, like always, go through the box, see if we got any interesting enders. And if we do, we'll open it on film. If not, we'll have our nickel pyramids, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. RavenHawk Coins. Alright, everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins. And as you see, we have our nickel mids. I just came up with that in between breaks, aka our pyramid of nickels. And this time I didn't find a completely verified ender because I don't see a mint mark for a war nickel. But looking at this, it just looks really old. So I figured for this one I wanted to open it live on film. And as you can see, it's sealed from the bank. So we're going to give it a quick opening. And we're going to see what we got. So since we started with the ender idea, let's see what it is. And it is A 1970. Yeah, it's an S, and you know, see that shows you can get fooled. But let's see what else we got in here. All right, we got an 89, a 2002, 2015, 2005, 89, another 82, and a 6. Nope, that's a, yeah, that's a 68. That's, we're gonna put that back. Oh, we got the 64 galore already in the first shot. So as you guys can see, those are super common. Really nice 2017 D that doesn't have any bad marks and stuff on it. So I'll look at that later and see if I can find anything on it. If not, it'll just go back to the bank. And so we're getting through the first roll. So far, the usual suspect of 64 galore. Is it going to be a second one? Will he make a showing? So far, nope. We got some 2016, 2010, and that is about it. So what I'm going to do is go through the next 9 rolls and come back and let you know what we have. Stay tuned for RavenHawk Coins. Alright everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and we've gotten through the first nickel mid, and we've got some interesting finds, guys. First, to start off, I guess the bank's feeling kind of guilty because I found another dime. So I'm 30 cents away from making up from that Panama foreign that they gave me. Anyway, so we got a 69 S that looks pretty nice. Of course, the usual suspects again, 64 galore, and the dirty bumblebees from 63s. We got a 62 and a 1960, and then we found this really cool 1977. It's really high up on the coin itself, high relief kind of thing. It has literally no edge, and a lot of the lettering, if I can get a better view for you, goes over the edges. Let's see if we can get the magnifier to help a little. So it's kind of a weird thing to see through here and then through a video camera, but I think you guys kind of get the idea. And then the other thing, I'm just been in shock, guys. I found another mint mark on a, now this one's a 72 nickel. You can see it's way down at the bottom of the coin. If you look through the tiny, the smaller magnifier there, the mint mark is literally at the bottom, pretty much touching the edge. And to give you a reference, when you look at this one, you can see that the mint mark's there. And wow, this has actually had a good picture there, but you can see on this one that the mint mark, sorry guys, tried to get it to focus, is pretty low. Anyways, what I'm going to do is probably sometime next week do a highlight video itself showing these different mint marks that I'm finding in the 70 series nickels. They're all over the place, and from what I understand, they have a premium, guys. So we're going to go through the next 10 and be back. Stay tuned. Okay everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and we got through the next 10. But before I did that, I just wanted to highlight and do a little shout out to this gentleman here, Silver Slayer. He's got a great channel, a lot of great content, and he has 2 channels actually. One where he discusses silver stacking and another one about cryptocurrency. And so you know how I am about looking for things that are a great return on investment. And it seems like he really knows his stuff, and he's on top of it. He's doing really well with both of his channels. So I just wanted to give him a quick shout out for being such a cool guy. And you know, he looked at my stuff and was really open to helping the community. He's very generous, constantly giving stuff away. So please check him out. He is Silver Slayer. We'll be right back. Okay everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and we are on the next 10 like I promised. So as we see here, we got a 1959D, a 1949D, and a 47P Philadelphia that looks like it's been through a lot. And then I found, guys, another 1972, where now this mint mark is really, really close to the back of his jacket and still kind of low. So I really can't wait to get these in front of somebody that can basically attribute them and tell me exactly, what they're worth, and so that I can get it back to you and show you guys. So we're going to get to the next 10. Stay tuned. RavenHawk Coins. Alright, everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins. And, guys, this box is continuing to surprise me, and I'm really happy. I actually got this box and the box I did yesterday from the same bank. And, if you guys watch JB Coins, he does use the tag. It matters. It does matter where you live, and honestly, it really does matter. So let's start the first one. So I got a 1965, and basically it looks like the die, got really worn out or whatnot, because it's missing part of the jacket, and then all of a sudden there's a really thick, like cud mark kind of marking on it that I can see. And then I found this 1983, where most of the, it's got a great rim and everything, and yet most of the lettering and whatnot is basically missing. And that's called something like a filled die air, which somebody actually asked me about earlier today. So it kind of shocks me it happened at the same time. And also looks like there's a little bit of a die clash here. Where it's coming through, there's like this extra thick inside rim, and then the lettering up at the top is kind of curved upwards. This thing here, it looks like somebody dropped it in some chemicals. However, like I've told you guys before, I'm not an expert when it comes to errors. I know what I'm looking for. I know what a coin looks like, and if it has defects or things are not in the right place, then I do, realize that it is an error, but I don't know the varieties and whatnot offhand. This one really kind of bummed me out because it looked like it was an error coin, but then also somebody decided to pound on it a little bit. But, it's still kind of cool. We also got two of the dark nickels, and to give you an idea, this one's an 85 and this one's a 64 galore. And this seems to happen. I wish I knew the phenomenon. Maybe I'll do some research and let you guys know. We have a 1960, a 1959 Philadelphia, so no mint mark, it's a plain, and a 1954 Philadelphia. So we're going to get to the next 10 and see what happens next. So stay tuned for RavenHawk Coins. Okay, everybody, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins, and as you can see, we've gotten through the next 10 rolls, aka the Nicomid Nickel Pyramid, and this box just continues to surprise me. I pulled out this 92 because it's really nice. Looks like it might have some full steps in the back, and so, I'm always looking to find something that has full steps. I will probably just hold on to it for a while. I got another 2009D, and these brown nickels, guys, or black, whatever you want to call them, they have just been in full force today. And then we got a very interesting foreign coin here. When I first saw it, I saw the little oil rigs, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a little piece of silver, but it's actually a coin from the United Arab Emirates. So, yeah, found something from them in a roll of nickels. Got a 1955D. And there's the mint mark. And then also a 1940p Philadelphia. So, just a little tip, guys. When you're doing a lot of coin roll hunting, kind of like as you see what I do, this is something that I've been doing for a long time. I was coin roll hunting way before I started taping my stuff. So, of course, there's a lot of trash from the rolls that are left over. So what I like to do is I have an outside little pit where, I barbecue and do stuff with my friends and whatnot. And I just throw all the wrapper rolls in there, and I use them to start fires and whatnot, because you really got to be careful. You never know who's looking through your trash, and if they see you with hundreds and hundreds of rolls of coin all the time, they just might come looking. So we're going to look at the next 10, or I'm going to go through the next 10, do a little highlight, and then a wrap-up. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody, as you can see, welcome back to RavenHawk Coins. As you can see, we are done with the last 10 rolls, and we got a 59, a 58, a 47D, the 58's a D, so's the 9, and then a 1940S, so not too bad. And then, guys, this nickel I brought out earlier and thought that it had this great cud thing on the end. I looked at some others and just realized that this is a real strong thing that is across all the 60s. It is part of the coin, so I apologize for that. And then finally, make sure you guys go and check out Silver Slayer's channel. Give him a like and a subscribe. Let him know that RavenHawk Coins sent you. And then I also want to do a huge shout out to SJ's Mixed Adventures. Most of you guys are subscribed to her channel, but if you are not and you come here and you hear her name, please go to her channel and check it out. She's awesome, very supportive to the community, helps all the youngsters, and is very key to Operation #FeedJack. So once you guys get a little more into the community, you'll understand what I just said. But with that in mind, guys, I just want to say keep hunting. You will find all sorts of stuff. If you know anybody that needs a million 1964 nickels, I definitely know where to find those. This is a great hobby. As you can see, we keep going through these boxes to show you that you can literally find really great stuff and be able to make a collection out of the things you find. You know, they might not be the highest end coins, but like everyone says, you know, this is really about what you like, what appeals to you as a collector. So that's pretty much it, guys. No silver today, no buffaloes, but we were happy. So thank you guys for supporting RavenHawk Coins. Have a great day.